Hello, everyone. I decided to come on over here on this side of YouTube. I was trying to do it on StreamYard, but for some reason I couldn't get it to work right. So obviously it's something that I'm doing wrong. So I'm going to keep trying and I'm not going to give up. But I wanted to go ahead and go over crimes and emotional stress with you on tonight because there have been a lot of crimes that have came into play, and I just want to go over that with you on tonight about crimes and emotional stress because a lot of people, they dumb it down on a lot of things in this world, and they end up harming themselves or harming someone else. So I wanted to give you some tidbits on emotional stress and crimes. We've had a lot of crimes that have went on, that are going on now in the past, and still gonna be some to come. But I just wanted to give you a little bit of information that I gathered from Google, and basically let you understand what is going on with emotional stress. Um, it has been identified as a central and dominant response of victims of crime, and that comes from Cook, Smith, and Harold, 1987. It is a latent factor among victims of crime, and its manifestation involves four indicators: depression, post traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, anger, and anxiety. Okay? Now, if a person has mental health, the short term effect of a crime can be severe, um, because that PTSD, it'll come in and it'll start pretty much getting the person overly emotional to what is going on. Okay. Now, as far as a victim of this emotional stress, they're gonna start feeling guilty, and their feelings are not gonna somewhat be able to be prevented on how they really feeling because whatever they're thinking about psychological, they're gonna go ahead and start taking everything serious from their anger, depression, flashbacks. I mean, they're gonna be very, very offended. Crime victims also suffer a broad range of psychological and social injuries that persist long after their physical wounds would have healed. So there's gonna be a lot of intense feelings of anger, fear, isolation, low self-esteem, helplessness, and depression, and common reactions. Okay, the psychological part will affect the criminal behavior because the criminal behavior is like it's an antisocial personality disorder that is strongly prevalent with a lot of prisoners right now, and a lot of prisoners are incarcerated and haven't gotten treated for this. A lot of people can go to jail behind them emotional stress. A lot of police officers don't understand bipolar and schizophrenia and different things like that. They just look at the person just as if they were like the average person. They don't A lot of police officers don't understand that. A mentally ill person can be in prison. Okay? It's just a lot to it. But I just wanted to come on here for a minute and give you some insight of it. I want to come back probably tomorrow or the next day after that and go over some more things with you, um, about a lot of these violent crimes that have went on. So y'all just be thinking about that. If you want to drop a comment below, go ahead. I've had a pretty long day, so I'm not going to hold myself up any longer. Um, y'all have a good night.